So, things we hate about Facebook.
I guess we should just start off with statuses.
Oh my gosh, yes. People who update their statuses all the time. I don't care. I just, like,
I know.
I want to go up to
I
them
like
and
the
say, I don't care.
statuses. I like the statuses that say school, bed, cool.
Like, yeah, like no one cares if you're
Or
going to
it's
sleep
like-
or not. We're all going to school.
Or like this, and I'll tell you what I think about your life. Like, no one cares.
But those are kind of fun though. Like, as much as I hate
know,
them,
it's
they're
just that
so
I hate, like,
annoying.
that
They're
everyone
actually kind of
updates
fun.
them. Yeah, I do them all
I
the
hate
time.
pokes. I absolutely hate pokes. I like always poke back because I can't lose a poke.
Why
war,
can't there be a poke
but
all
I hate
button?
them. Exactly. I really think there should be one.
I know.
I hate people that post albums called me. I think it's like so like, and they have like
Self-centered, like
200 profile pictures. Like, do you really need that many pictures of yourself?
I know.
Oh, I hate Farmville. It's so
Oh my God, me too.
obnoxious.
Farmville request, Mafia Wars request, no. How about I
happened to
shoot you
Mafia
request? I know. Oh, I hate the Facebook groups that are like, I can't really explain it, like the ones that just like I can understand joining a Facebook group that's funny, like the one that's like, oh, I see a bee, stand still, no, F that, I'm running, like, that's a funny one, but like, there's ones that are like, you know a guy loves you when, like, no one cares.
I just hate Facebook groups. I'm only like in those Facebook groups for people I know. Like if someone's like, "Oh, I'm starting a band," be in my
Yeah.
group. Those are like the only groups that I'm in. But I don't like anything on Facebook.
I always join the funny ones, that's all.
I think they're so dumb. I don't see any points with them. Like, what do you do? Nothing. You don't do anything with them. You
I
press the
know.
like button and it comes up in your
But they're
like,
so
profile or
addicting because I
whatever.
just want people to know that I'm like funny. I don't know. Never mind.
I hate event invitations.
I know. I'm not gonna join. Like most of them, I don't
really
even know
like
you.
them.
Oh my god, I hate it when someone adds like a new profile picture and they're like, "Me being ugly. Why'd you add it?"
Yes, when they're like, "Oh, such an ugly picture of me," like,
And it's like,
take
then why is
it
it a profile
down.
picture? Why is it on Facebook?
I hate it when people have like a lot of albums, like a lot.
I hate it. Oh, I know, like 20. Like no, I'm not gonna
And
look
you
through
have
your
like 10
albums.
pages.
I hate it when people like add people they don't know.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like I feel so creepy adding people. Like I absolutely hate adding people.
Like, I hate when, like, you just look at their page and it's like, is now friends with blah, blah, blah. You don't know them.
I
like,
know,
you
like-
really have no relation.
I hate it when people talk to you on Facebook but not in person. Like when they'll be like, "Hey, like, do I even know you?" Or this is the other thing I absolutely hate. Like, you know, there's like creepers that they'll add you and then they'll IM you and be like, "Do I know you?" Like, no, you
Oh, I
added
know.
me. Okay.
I know. It's like, why did you add me then if you're gonna be like that? I hate it when, like, you add, like, a hot guy, or I guess guys add, like, a hot girl, and, like, you see them the next day at school, and they look, and you look at each other, it's just like, hey, I added you on Facebook.
Yeah, I hate it when like you add someone on Facebook that you kind of know but not really, and then they see you the next day and they're like, "You added me on Facebook." Like that's
Like,
so embarrassing.
I know.
I hate the games. I think they're kind of annoying.
What game? Oh, I know.
I hate the ads on the side too.
Oh, I know, me too. I hate how the chat's all left up. Like,
Yeah, like I like the chat and everything. Just it doesn't.
it's so.
work
I
right.
remember AIM. That was fun. You got to make, like, your own profile, and then, like, I can't even explain it. Like, the thing was so fast. Like,
Yeah,
when you
how it
IM
popped
people,
up.
yeah.
This one is all slow and it
You have to
like,
take- waits
gets all
forever.
messed up.
I know. And, like, sometimes it'll be, like, someone IMs you and you click it and it'll be, like, blank. Cool.
Or it'll like take
And then
you
it'll be
on a
like,
page
oh,
and
could you
it'll
send that
randomly
again?
pop up.
Because Facebook's stupid. I hate this. How people set their name as something that's not their name.
Yeah. Like
like,
they put
ugh.
like Snooki and like
know.
they all Jersey Shore characters.
Yeah, like JWoww. Like, no, you're not. Pretty sure you're not JWoww or Snooki. It can go JWoww on your ass because that's not your name. Or when their profile picture is like a car.
Yeah, like when it's not them.
Pretty sure you're not a Transformer. That's a Facebook group.
I hate it like when someone doesn't really know someone too well, like they know of them or whatever, and they talk to them on Facebook all the time and they act like they're best friends. Like,
I know.
do you know what I'm talking?
I just hate when people like update their status as like airplanes. That was always like everyone's status.
Airplanes.
I hate it when something happens, like at school, something big happens, or like a famous celebrity dies,
And you go on Facebook
and you go on
hear
Facebook. That's
about
everyone's status. Like
VMAs.
the
VMAs. That like clogged my newsfeed.
I know someone was updating their status like as if they were just like the VMAs. Like, they're like quoting Chelsea Handler the whole time. Anyway. When people update their status about like sports and complaining about like swim practice, it sucks.
I
like,
don't even like update
thanks.
my status that much. I just like.
Yeah, you don't. I always do.
No, you really don't.
In the hopes for some likes. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Wait.
I hate it when people make their statuses just to get likes.
know.
Like, it's
Wait,
so
where'd Facebook
obvious
go? Did I-
sometimes. It's obvious sometimes, like, oh, you only wrote this as your status because you wanted likes.
I know, you can just tell sometimes. You can tell.
You really can.
Like,
Facebook fights.
oh my god, I love them.
I love them.
Kinda,
I
but,
think
like,
it's.
I think
No,
it's
but I
so
think it's so
stupid.
immature. Like, I
'Cause
really do.
You really can't say that. You know that they can't say it to their
I'm
face.
not gonna say like I've never gotten in one, but like it's not like I've ever started it and like I always tried to end it or whatever, and you know it doesn't always work out.
I don't even think I've ever been in one. I think I've been in Facebook, like, online fights, like, with my friend, like, a private message, just, like, telling her off, kinda, and then, like, later, I'd still be mad at her. Like, it's not like I'm just gonna be, like, pretend to be friends with her in person and just, like, I don't know. I just can't stand stuff like that.
How about those like random requests you get from some guy in like India who
I
you have no
know.
mutual friends with? How did you find me? I'd really
Did they
like
just
to know.
decide to, like, look up your name? Like, no.
I know, it's so weird. Like, I don't know you. I think people complain too much about notifications. You click a
too.
button and they're gone.
Would
Like,
you rather
shut up.
always have 0? Because I went 1 week without any notifications. I wanted to kill myself. I was like, come on, friends.
Why?
I have friends. What? I hate how sometimes the thumbnail looks stupid.
Yeah, how like pictures don't fit right in the thumbnail.
Yeah, and then like if you take like a close-up one of yourself, then the thumbnail's just your big face. Like when you click on my page, it looks fine. Like it's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate it when people like have like this huge album of all their pictures, and it'll be like of the same thing. Like say it was 4th of July, they'll make the caption for every single picture 4th of July, 4th of July, 4th of July, obviously. And it's like the same picture. Like I can't even explain it.
No, but like back to the thing that I said before where I hate it when people have a lot of albums. I hate it when they have a lot of albums, but I hate it even more when they have a lot and there's like 2 pictures in each album.
I know.
Just put them all on one album.
I know, it's really not that hard. A lot of old people do that. My mom does that.
I hate being friends with old people on Facebook, like adults.
If you look
not
at my
gonna say that.
status thing, in the little lock, it has my mom, my dad, my aunt, my uncle, some of my
other day-
mom's friends, like, all
Yeah.
blocked from it.
The other, people who change their profile picture a lot. I kind of said that before, but it's...
Yeah, like, sometimes I'll get in a phase where I just hate my profile picture, so I'll change it a bunch of times, but only in the same day.
Yeah.
And then I'll delete the rest.
I delete them.
Yeah, like,
Until I like find one I like or whatever.
yeah.
How about those like random people that you actually know but they like creep on everything on Facebook, and you'll be having like this huge discussion with someone and they'll like a random comment like somewhere in the middle of the conversation and just be like, oh cool, thanks for totally like reading that. Like,
I know!
okay, I get if you read it, yeah, it's on Facebook, but is it really necessary to like it unless you're really good friends with them or something? Like,
I hate when my status is something like this, and I'll tell you my favorite thing about you, and someone I never have talked to in my life likes it. What am I supposed to say? I always write on their wall, like, I've never talked to you before. The truth is, I've never talked to you before in my life, and after creeping on my status, I don't think I'm going to.
people who add like everyone on Facebook, like, you know how there's some people are just like that, like whoever come up in their like suggestions, they'll be like add, and they just like add
know.
everyone. Or I don't know if we said this in this video, I think we were talking about it earlier. When you have like a friend and you're talking like about them, not anything bad or anything, but you just like their name comes up and then you go on Facebook, comes up in your newsfeed. So and so is now friends with so and so. Like they added them. Like,
You just ignore
love
them.
you, Facebook.